Mr. Ditlhokwe, we do know the history of the Nedbank Cup, especially when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs having to fall down on the so-called small teams. Now you've been drawn against Milford FC. Your thoughts going into that encounter?
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Obviously, it's a team that we don't know much about it. It's like a closed book to us, but it's all about how we approach it. Sometimes if you dwell too much on the history, you can end up messing up with the positive energy that is around you, unless the history is a positive thing. But if it's a negative thing, for it not to repeat itself, is for you not to dwell on it. It's just to focus on what is in the table, which is the team we don't know about, but give them respect they deserve. But when we have the ball, let's impose our strategy, let's impose our philosophy, and let's apply ourselves well. At the end of the day, victory is guaranteed.
And obviously you said they are known, of course they are the Kaizer Chiefs. So how do you prepare for such a club? How do you prepare for a club that you don't know anything about?
I think there's only one method to approach this. You don't know anything about it. It's all about working on your strength. So that obviously we are Kaizer Chiefs at the end of the day. It's a small team, yeah. So it's expected that when we get inside the field, the respect they're gonna give us. And we must use it as an advantage so that we impose, that's why I say we impose our philosophy towards them. So that at the end of the day, we apply ourselves, do what we know the best so that we can score goals and win the game at the end of the day.
Obviously with Chiefs fans, this is the only cup left this season. This is their home also to win the cup, if not the league. What is the message like with the players at the camp? Are you guys talking about this having to be won in 10 years?
Yeah, thank you. I can say one thing. Kaizer Chiefs players, they love their supporters. If I can tell you, there's been meetings after meetings within players trying to talk to themselves, trying to encourage each other, trying to uplift each other that we have lost everything, but we are left with Nedbank Cup, which is on the table. So how are we applying ourselves so that at the end of the day, we win it? Because you don't just win by saying we're gonna win. You must plan to win, you must work to win, you must fight to win. You must do everything that it takes for you at the end of the day so that you can win that cup. So Kaizer Chiefs players, they are mindful of it, that this is the last cup, and they have channeled their energy towards it. They have channeled everything they have so that at the end of the day, that smile can be back again. Those glory days can come back to the chairman and the supporters.
You just spoke about the positive and the negative on history. So at this point in time, we've been saying that Kaizer Chiefs trophy drought for 8-9 seasons. But last season you came close. I mean, you got knocked out in the semi-finals. Is there pressure now to say, okay, we were in the semi-finals, we are close. Can we go and notch higher to actually win the tournament?
It's not a pressure, it's an encouragement that we came close to the semi-final. So, which means if we can add a little bit of effort, we can go to the final. And when we are at the final, everything can happen. As long as you apply yourself well, as long as you are determined and you know what you want.
There's a young boy who's been joining the first team, How has it been with the first team? What can we expect from him? Maybe just give us a bit of explanation as to what type of a player is he training the first team, how is he adapted and so forth.
I think the same ability that made him to be identified in the first team is the same ability that he's showing. But remember now the first team is a different environment. Same talent, different environment. It's all about working on his character, working on his mind. That's all we can say. Because in terms of technique, in terms of application, ability. He's a top player. It's all about giving him support so that at the end of the day he can reach and step to the next level that everyone is wishing, and him is wishing to see himself playing for Kaizer Chiefs at the end of the day.
Obviously, you are away on camp in Polokwane, now it's AFCON. So what is the message from the management to have taken such a decision to bring the players so early into a camp and sort of get you guys going? What is the message from the management?
I think it shows how determined Kaizer Chiefs is, how edged and how hungry we are towards winning this cup, towards doing well, towards keeping the momentum that we have, that was there when we got to a Christmas break. So it shows the positive energy that is within the team, within the players, within the management, and it shows their intentions. They are not here for holiday, they are here to work, and in them working, they shall be rewarded.
And just what's the conversations, in camp, just from the players, without the coaches, the technical team? What are the players saying in and around you guys in regards to going for the second part of the season?
Can you come out again?
What's the conversations between the players, just the players, for the second part of the season in regards to what you guys want to achieve?
I think the conversation is the same conversation we left when we were going for the Christmas break. Working hard each and every single day in training, because they say you play the way you train, and try to be focused, try to apply ourselves well, because sometimes you can work hard but you need to work smart. So it's all about encouraging each other, lifting each other, trying to correct each other where we see that maybe we went wrong, like reflecting on how we finished. What best can we become? Like what best can we do so that we can pick up where we left and be better than last round?
Tato, what did you make of your mate in AFCON, Dov Henderson's performance against Egypt? What did you make of his performance?
I think he has played exceptionally well. That's what I can say. He's an experienced player. You have seen him on the league, what he can offer. So the same performance that he's been displaying on Kaizer Chiefs week in and week out is the same thing that he does at the AFCON, which is a very, very positive, a good thing, and we are very, very happy for him to display the kind of performance he displayed against Egypt and against Masia.